update. What is it? Day 4. We're in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, it was a classic case of
Sugar honey iced tea.
when it rains, it pours. We're now leaving in our bus that has changed color since it rained. Oh God. I might have a flat tire.
Alright, here we go. New
There's
sound.
something wrong.
Some sort of sound. Unidentified. Well, so anyways, yesterday what was supposed to be approximately an 8-hour drive took us 12 because of our big long stop, breakdown, and the little things. Stop for gas, stop for food. Seems like we've made a Walmart run every single day for something unexpected that we didn't need. Got to our hotel, and now it is the next morning. Hopefully the final stretch back to Rochester. Wish us luck. New day, new AutoZone.
Daily occurrence, this. Parts. Thanks.
What's happening? They're in the thing. I might as well start doing my job, which is garbage.
Is that a comfy seat?
Yeah, the engine went boom boom. It's not real good. Yeah. Yeah. That was fast. So we are stopped again. How many times have we stopped today? 2, 3, 4, a lot. So here we are. We're at Napa Auto Parts. We are just frying our batteries. They just keep going on us. Nick's thinking it's probably the alternator. So here we are, only 2 hours and 40 minutes from Rochester. At a random parts store in Napa, Pennsylvania, having to change our alternator. We call this the common case of the HE double hockey sticks. Looks like it's got the alternator in.
Five minutes later.
Literally 5 minutes after we left Napa Auto Parts, we were driving down the road and I was talking to my brother saying thank you for all the advice you've given me and helping me through this alternator change when we heard a ping, and all of a sudden I lost all braking and the temperature gauge shot up. I pulled over on the side of the road, got out and looked, and we were dumping coolant. Turns out the serpentine belt busted, and the Napa was the only auto parts store for 50 miles, and it had just closed when we left. We were broken down 2 hours from our destination on a back road in front of a grape vineyard with no way to get parts. We were stranded. This was a test of our faith and of our patience and our minds. We were exhausted, broken down, and ready to give up. Yet a blessing was provided to us in the form of a wine farmer and his wife who towed us onto their property and let us stay there until my brother, who rushed around to get parts at stores that were open near him, drove 2 hours with his family to come and help us. It turns out the new alternator was faulty and the pulley broke off, so we had to replace the alternator a second time and the serpentine belt. I wouldn't have made it back without my brother and his family coming to help. We would have been stuck at that vineyard until the next morning trying to figure out what to do and maybe even having to call a tow the last 2 hours on the way back through New York.
Now it's 1:45 in the morning. Should we be driving back or getting a motel? I don't know. We just are anxious to get home at this point, so we're going to drive. We're going to see if we can make it.
Farmer named Bill and
Kathy.
farmers named Bill and Kathy saved us also.
Yeah, we broke down right in front of a grape farm and or a vineyard, I guess. Bill and Kathy, who owned the farm, towed us onto their land and were willing to rent us tools and set their tractor up so that we'll have lights, and even just looked into things for us like if motel rooms, if we wanted to stay at a motel, and offered to drive us to food, and just their kindness and their graciousness towards us was just unbelievable. Tonight was the common case of saving our BUTTs.
The next morning.
It's Friday, 6 in the morning. We slept last night at a little rest stop. We're 45 minutes from Rochester. Ironically, I'm very cold, freezing. Not that cold out, it's only 66 degrees, but I'm just tired. So I woke Nick up so we can just make it back home now. It's the final stretch. Any final words?
Don't do that again.
We made it. What? Shower time. Wash clothes time. Back up, guys.
Wow.